when you're reading your books, sometimes you come to a super hard word, right? In fact, sometimes there's one hard word, and then there's another, and then there's another. And when those super hard words come up, it's like you have to go over that obstacle. Are you going to give up?
No!
Goodness Expert readers, yeah, goodness knows, expert readers don't give up. They just figure out how to get through that obstacle. So sometimes you're running along, everything's fine, you just keep going, you're reading, and then whoa, there's a word you don't know. So you have to decide how you're going to figure it out. I always love a challenge. So when I come to a hard word, I look at it and I decide what's the best way to figure out this word. Because I'm not going to give up. Because I want to finish reading the cool book that I have. So earlier today I was reading a book and I found this word. Because today I want to teach you that when you want to be smart about a topic, especially a nonfiction book, you work really hard to conquer those tough words. Even if they're long, because look how long this word is. One trick of reading long words you don't know is called crashing. You can just crash the parts together. Exactly, just crash the parts together, all right? So, I found this word in a book about doctors earlier, okay? And I spelled it here so that we could look at it. E-X-E-R-C-I-S-I-N-G. And when I looked at it, I saw that there were some chunks that I knew. So the first thing I did was I pulled these down. Because I saw the EX, and I know that EX is like in the word example, and they always stick together. And I know that sound is X. X. So I can pull this down. All right. The next chunk that I know that I see, I know an ER. Because when an ER is together, what sound does it make? So now I know X and Let's crash them together. Are you ready? Exer. Exer. All right. Is exer a word? No. I got to know more. I don't know what this word is yet. So the next chunk I see is, let's pull down C-I-S. All right. So this looks like is. Now, I made the S sound with the C because I remember that when a C is followed by an E or an I, it makes that S sound. Do you remember that? So, sis. All right. Let's crash it together. Exercis. Does that make sense? Yeah! Okay, so instead of that short I sound, let's do a long I sound. Are you ready? Let's try long I. Exercise. Exercise. Is that a word? Yeah. It is a word. But you know what? We aren't done yet. We can't stop yet. All right? Exercising, or exercise is the word. But here's that last chunk. Do you remember what sound I-N-G makes? Ing. Are you ready to crash the last chunk? Yeah. Here we go. Exercising. Exercising. All right, let's see if it makes sense in my sentence. The boy is exercising. That makes sense. Now, when you figure out the word, you aren't done yet. All right? You aren't done crashing until you try it in a sentence. And we just did, and we discovered that it makes sense in the sentence. All right? The boy is exercising. We did it. We did it. We did it. We didn't let that thing get in our way. We didn't let us stop becoming expert readers about hard words. I love it. Thank you for your help. Now, yesterday you got a baggie and it's full of new books. So when you go back to read, don't let those hard, long words become obstacles and stop you from learning about your topic, right? So, especially when you're having a long word. So if you're having a hard time checking to see if something looks right, or if it makes sense, just try crashing those parts together and see if it makes sense. I have this new crash the parts together, and I'm going to add this to our anchor chart. And remember, our anchor chart is good habits for solving hard words. Yeah, this is the one, another way to help you solve hard words. Just crash it together. Are you ready to try?
Yeah.
All right, off you go.